And there's the case of the Israeli ambassador to the United States. Some people think he's a historian, Micheal Oren. Mr. Oren said that the Goldstone report was worse than Ahmadinejad and the Holocaust deniers, which, as you can imagine, is pretty terrible. It should be borne in mind that Mr. Oren played a crucial role in the massacre. Israel, as it prepared for the massacre in Gaza, it prepared on two fronts. It prepared on the military front. We know as early as March 2007, it was preparing the attack on Gaza, but it realized there was a second very important front, and that was the propaganda front. And so already 6 months before the attack, Israel established what it called the National Information Directorate to prepare the propaganda war. And Mr. Oren played a crucial role in that. He was part of the apparatus of death in Gaza, and his role was to conceal what was going on as it was going on. He was one of the people who was sent to Gaza to explain to the world what was happening in Gaza. Now, I understand there's been a little bit of a brouhaha on this campus due to Mr. Oren's visit. I don't want to speak about that because it's not germane to my remarks this evening, but even if one wanted to make the argument, that for the purposes of a free marketplace of ideas, everybody should be allowed to speak. It does seem to me that the university had many options, even if that argument had credibility. So let's take a comparable example. A couple of years ago, Columbia University invited President Ahmadinejad to speak. And when he was introduced by the president, Lee Bollinger. Now, the president, Lee Bollinger, he used his time to assault in every possible way the person and the presidency of Mr. Ahmadinejad. Now, this university, too, had that option. The president, the head of the political science department, they could have come up and say, we've invited him, and then expressed their opinion on him, exactly as Lee Bollinger did at Columbia. They also had the option, obviously, of inviting him and staying silent. That's a second option. And then there's the third option, to invite him and praise him and wrap him in the cloak of respectability, a person who played a key role, a crucial role, in the apparatus of death in Gaza. The university chose the third option, and then peculiarly, after it chose that option, it then proceeded to denounce the Muslim Student Association and acted as if they were the barbarians on campus, that everybody was so civilized, except the Muslim Student Association. So I picked up a statement by Irvine and over again he says, the incidents generally involve speakers invited by the Muslim Student Union. A series of individuals, including some UCI students affiliated with the Muslim Student Union, over and over again, the Muslims, as if they are the barbarians. Now you have to ask yourself, who is more barbaric? Those who protest when a war criminal comes to campus? I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm asking you to use your judgment. Who is more barbaric? Those who protest the presence of a war criminal on this campus, or those who embrace and wrap in the cloak of respectability